flat, level, smooth, dull, shallow, spit, collapsed, decumbent, pancake, depressed, empty, plain, even, flush, horizontal, recumbent, supine, prostrate, squat, squatty, tubular, tabulate, splay, spatulate, low, procumbent, flat. Round, hoop, ring, circular, wreath, loop, cylinder, orbicular, rotund, anlet, annulus, wheel, cycle, circuit, globe, globoid, spherical, curled, disc, globular, orbed, bulbous, arched, arced, coiled, round. What does all this mean? Before we move on, let me introduce myself. Some of you might already know who I am. I'm Jill Bates, and you probably know me as I like to identify myself, a creative billionaire technobiologist, but I also just like to be known as Jill, so you can call me Jill. I'd like to introduce to you today an idea that the Earth is not flat. The Earth is round. Now, I'm going to show you today through graphs and through charts thank you. So I'm going to show you today through graphs and charts 6 proofs that the Earth is round. Now, if you want to keep believing this thing that the Earth is flat after my thesis presentation, don't do it, because it will clatter everything that you are doing with yourselves. What did all that mean? Proof number 1. Ships I didn't invent that. Ships and horizon. Okay, ships and horizon. You can see with binoculars, if you have them, or if your vision is quite good and it is not a cloudy day, you can see with binoculars a ship sinking below the horizon as it sails farther away from you. Watch then as the ship comes back from the other direction. This could not happen if the world was flat. But because the earth is round, it works. Proof number 1. Proof number 2. Standing on the Sears Tower. The Sears Tower. If you stand on the Sears Tower, you will find that anything past the northern hemisphere cannot be seen. Now, this is not because your vision is poor or because it is a cloudy day or because you don't have binoculars, which could be the case, but it is because on the other side of the globe, you can't see the Eiffel Tower or Taipei 101 or other towers. Sears Tower, other towers. Proof 3. The Earth's crust. Round Earth, flat Earth. If the Earth was flat, then the crust would be the same from the top to the bottom, no matter where you dug. However, because the Earth is round, we find exactly what we see, which is like a mirror. The crust is one way here, another way here, and yet another way here, and suddenly it begins to reflect itself. And what is here is also here, which would not be the case, as I said, if the Earth was flat, because this does not equal this. Proof number 3. Proof number 4. Toilets and whirlpools. In the southern hemisphere, toilets go in one direction. In the northern hemisphere, toilets go in another direction. You can see here with your own eyes how this is true. Toilet number 1 goes in this direction, and toilet number 2 goes in that direction. Toilet number 1, toilet number 2. Proof number 4. Proof number 5. Shadow of a man. Measure the length of a shadow of a man, and you will see that identical men standing at identical poles, perpendicular to a flat surface that is tangential to the Earth's radius at various different locations, will be at various different lengths. This would not be the case if the Earth was flat. All shadows would be the same, but that is not the case in reality because the Earth is round, which we can see with the shadow of a man. That's number 5. Proof number 6. The 24-hour time zone. If it is noon in Hawaii, you will find that it is midnight in the Middle East. You can see with your own eyes. Noon, midnight. Hawaii, Middle East. Proof 6. Now, you might be thinking to yourself that this is a conspiracy. You may say that A is right and B is wrong, but I am going to tell you today, as I have told you before, that A is wrong and B is right. So you might say that A is right and B is wrong, but I have proven through 6 proofs. Again, that's 6 proofs. That I say A is wrong and B is right. I would encourage you to explore this further on your own. Finally, hidden data in nature. It's accessible to everyone. Use your imagination. Imagine that the earth is round, and you will see that it is true. Thank you.